What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I am going to be attempting to do some messages for how people feel, what they want you to know, and the best way forward. But I tried to do these videos last night and they kept like freezing, and then it'll keep recording, but it'll be a frozen screen, and it's just like trying to get those videos compressed and uploaded. I don't know what happened. I gave up. So anyways, I'm starting with the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So Cancer, what is the message from this person? How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know right now? Or what should you know right now? And the best way forward is the advice. Hope everyone's doing well. If you would like a personal reading, please contact me at castiahemto795@gmail.com. Go to the About section on the channel for a list of pricings and the readings that I'm currently doing. What else was I going to say? Oh, you make your payment via PayPal first, and then I'll let you know your place in line and about when you should receive your link to a recorded reading. So with that being said, Cancer, see how your person feels. The bottom is the Empress. So the King of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, you were probably definitely dealing with your twin, the Wheel of Fortune. There was just too much there was too much going on. This person is probably never talked about their emotions, probably narcissistic to a T, probably had a few other people. Like, look at all this drama, and they all have blindfolds off, and they're trying to, and you know what, they're swinging at a bee's nest. It doesn't seem like it's going to end well, does it? But you know that, you're aware of that, you know, how this person, a message or how they feel about you is you have the Justice card. I feel like this person is trying to kind of even themselves out a little bit. They know that this is probably a fated connection, the Nine of Pentacles, but it's like, I think that, you know, how they were acting and portraying themselves isn't what they truly want, because you can see how lonely this person is. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who chooses to do things for themselves and be single, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, this marriage kind of took a turn, you know, and this person has some things about themselves that they hold on to, some things that I think that they're kind of starting to be awakened to, but at the end of the day, they don't want to be without you. You know what I mean? They don't want you to make a decision to leave them out because of the way they acted, even though in reality, did they deserve that? Probably. You know what I mean? They are like counting on Cancer to take them back, but that's going to be your call. What do they want you to know right now? Well, damn. Eight of Wands and the Temperance. They want to have a conversation. There could be some pretty fast movement, maybe a letter, email, conversation. But it starts with the Strength card. So what do they want you to know right now? They're working on themselves. They realize there are lots of things about themselves that they had to kind of be aware of and pay attention to. I think that this person is working on taming those behaviors, but I don't really know if it's like a completed process yet, because the King of Wands is still here. So it's like they don't have like such an immature energy anymore, where it's like they're probably sleeping around and like going after what they want. Like, they have more authority, like this authority, but the King of Wands is still a player. You know what I mean? So are they going to be on bullshit? Are they going to take you seriously? Like, what's up? Let me know. You know what I mean? Like, what's really good, you know, because you can't fucking keep being like this. You know, the Strength card is here, and then you have the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to take some work, point blank, hands down, if it's on themselves or not, because the Seven of Cups And then you have a turtle down here. It's like, you know, one of those people that's like really slow to commit. Like they probably know, you know, what they want, but they're one of those people that finds it in like 6 different things and they don't really want to give it up because, you know, a narcissist doesn't really ever give up his people, you know. But I just feel like this person is slow as fuck to do what they need to do for whatever reason. But is the connection here? Absolutely. You know what I mean? But this person needs to make a decision about what they're going to choose, and they're taking their sweet ass time. But if in the process, if they're working on themselves, then that's a good thing. You know what I mean? But in the also process, you have the 8 of Cups. Like you're ready to dip. You're like, listen, Sonny, if you don't fucking change this shit up, I gotta go. You know what I mean? You know that this person needs to work on things. This person needs to learn loyalty. This person needs to take care of themselves, work on themselves. And it's like, could this be a good ending in the future? Maybe. But at the same time, like, what are we gonna give here? You know, like, are we going to learn how to work with another person? Are we going to work on this together? Are we going to make these decisions together? Or are we just going to give this up? Because I feel like it's undecided. Like, I don't feel like anybody's really taking the lead on this. But y'all know what's up on both sides, you know? The best way forward, or the advice, is the 3 of Swords. This shit is probably hurt pretty bad. Like this... You got hurt on more than one occasion in this. And I feel like they did too, to a certain extent. 5 of Swords. This person just is like fighting with themselves. You know, this guy is standing around a fire and the wolves are walking away. Like nobody even wants to fight with this motherfucker. He's fighting with himself. And he looks crazy as shit doing it. So dude probably has some mental issues. Or if it's a female, it's like they're the ones that have the issues. They're the ones that are like mentally conflicted. You know, the Moon card. But they don't really talk about that part of it. You know, they probably are like, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And then the Hierophant, they do shit a certain way because that's what looks good, or, you know, that's what needs to happen. But the 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, this energy of still like it's floppy, you know, if that's a word. It's sloppy. That's the word I was trying to think of. This shit is sloppy, you know what I mean? How they do things, how they speak to you. But at the end of the day, if they're hungry and they need something to eat, look at the dog coming in the background, like you've had their back, you know what I mean? So they need to work. It's like y'all got to work on this. And maybe right now the best option would be to you know, understand, accept, know that this connection probably is here, and it's not like anyone can really take your place, you know what I mean? But it's more about you gaining the confidence and figuring out what you want to do. If you want to take the time to go into something new with this person's still got some pretty fucking deep-rooted issues, you know. But if they're willing to work on them, you know, who says people can't change? I'm not telling you what to do, but I just feel like you need something solid. You wanted like something you can hold in your hand. Like, what are you going to do for like, for me? What are you going to invest in? Like, you know, because I'm sick of this waiting. I'm sick of nothing changing. Like, come on, bruh. The devil, fuck, man. You know, the devil with the Strength card and the Fool card. I feel like this is a spiritual connection for some of you guys. But you already know this. You already are well aware of what this person does. You know what I mean? And how immature they act. But it's like, in a way, you're kind of bound to this. In a way, you have this, you know, you feel like you're bound to it or whatever. But this person's got the deep-rooted stuff, you know? And if they're working on it, cool. Who says that, you know, that it can't change? Because Temperance is here, so maybe they're going to bounce this shit out. So it's not completely toxic, you know? I don't see it. I feel like there's progress here. But the Emperor and the Devil, these motherfuckers are not people that I would like in my life, you know? Counseling, taking, you know, letting this toxic cycle end, maybe. Damn, Pisces, I think your shit came up in the reverse and I didn't even get to shuffle. Dude. So, how does someone feel? They feel like this isn't over. They feel like they want this new beginning, but you just won't make up your mind. You know, you won't like leave this anxiety alone, or stop doing shady shit, or maybe just like running from this period because of whatever reason. I think that someone's just like really like real life scared to be loved. They are used to doing things a certain way, so they avoid being hurt at all costs. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is unfinished. The Empress card again. So someone could have gotten pregnant. Someone could be kind of not really saying like how much this shit stresses them out, but at the end of the day, they're still standing here offering this cup of love to you, you know, but they don't want like, they're supportive for you, you know what I mean? There's a pretty strong connection here, but it's just like, y'all need to make a decision about what you're trying to do, because I feel like someone wants a relationship, but it's like this person needs to kind of wake up a little bit and figure out that they got some stuff to work on. They got some issues. Time to tell the truth of what, and they're holding on to it, and then they bring it into the relationship, and it's like, this is going to take some work too, Pisces. What do they want you to know? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't feel like they want to be single. They don't want to be without you. You know what I mean? They're not like only about themselves. The Page of Swords, but maybe their communication is a little fucked up, you know? Maybe they say things they don't mean. They're definitely flying back in here to be like, I want to be with you, you know? But there's just a struggle to find this balance because of all this shit that's going on. But maybe you guys are going to get out of this energy, and you know, there's some healing, there's some holding on to hope that this will get better, that, you know, someone will find their confidence and, you know, get over whatever issues that are here. Like, I don't see them going anywhere because obviously it's not finished. This isn't done. You know what I mean? That's point blank. They're not done. Best way forward, Pisces. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Are we going to keep giving to a one-sided situation? Like, do you even want to be with them? So, there's a decision you got to make. 8 of Wands is movement. Movement to what? Telling the truth, having this conversation about finding this balance and letting some shit go, because it's 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So you see these people in here, he's helping everybody out, taking care of everybody, you know. I feel like there's one person that they particularly want to be with. By the way, I don't feel like it's like, oh, they're giving to other people, but it's just kind of like one's giving more than that. So this is going to be your decision, because then you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Hanged Man. You're on the right path here, but you're a little bit blindfolded to something, and what is going to happen is that the Hanged Man is like, it's not going to really let this move forward until something kind of switches this up. And honestly, I feel like the Tower is going to set this off. Something's going to happen where you're not going to see it coming, whether it's good or bad. I don't really feel like it's going to be good, but at the same time, whatever gets hit and taken out is what needs to happen, because this is stagnant energy. You know, this is something that needed to be said, needed to be done. There's a decision that somebody needs to make about what they want, because it's like, are we going to be together? Are you going to be with them? Or, you know, do you even want to be with me? You know, because someone does want this. Someone wants a new beginning. Someone wants the baby. Someone wants to, you know, have a conversation about how someone acts, I think, because it's like, I feel like one of you truly wants this. Hands down, you're in, all in, and I feel like it's you. And this other person is kind of wishy-washy, and you're just like, kind of confused as to why things aren't moving, and I think that they will be, but the Tower's gonna set it off. You know, they might be coming back on some bullshit again, and it's gonna be like, you're gonna catch it. So if things are kind of feeling like they're stuck, this Tower is going to hit that, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to move how it's supposed to move. And I feel like the King of Cups is in the upright at the end of the day. So you're going to be pretty happy, I think, either way. But it is time to have a conversation about this idea of things, because you guys have kind of taken a break and maybe going to be getting out of this negative energy. And I do see some stability here, but I do see the Knight of Wands as well with the 8 of Pentacles. Someone needs to work on what they do, you know, what their desires are, what they do in that night, who they sexting, you know what I'm saying? Which is why this thing is going to be stuck here. And you know what? The Hanged Man is followed by the Ace of Pentacles. If this is you kind of... whoever's doing some bullshit, it might be stalling your money, bruh. Might be stalling a new opportunity. So what do you want to do? It's your decision. All these major arcanas, it's a decision that you're going to have to make, you know? I think that you guys, whatever decision that you're making is good, though. Some of you guys are going to be moving into owning a business or something along that lines. I do see the money moving. So whatever decision you made, I feel like you made the right one. Because you guys kind of self-reflected about this and you figured out that, you know, this might hurt and you might have to go through some shit, but this is what you want, you know? You want to move forward with this person. You learned what you needed to learn, and it's time to make that choice for them, you know? I feel like you already have. By the way, I got the Spellcaster's Tarot deck, and I fucking love these cards. They're just really flimsy, so I hope I don't, like, wreck them on the first day. Scorpio, what is the message? How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know right now, and what should you know, or what should you know? And then the best way forward. The bottom is the Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a few different energies here. Hold up. Someone's a little bit stressed out, and I'm not sure who, but you can probably figure it out if you think about it. Someone's a little bit stressed out because it's like what they want is this love offer, this opportunity, but what they're doing is offering it to a few different energies and wanting to kind of fix this situation about themselves, but realizing that you can't really have your cake and eat it too forever. There's 3 different queens here, Scorpio, and someone's all stressed out about it, but they're still juggling. You know what I mean? Like, knowing someone's going to be needing to be left out, knowing that this truth is going to be coming out, knowing that whatever idea this is, you can't just go to sleep and forget about your problems forever because someone's going to be speaking up. And I don't even think it's anybody in the situation. There might be another girl coming up to you as a woman trying to say some shit like, I love him and we've been together 7 years and blah blah. So this might be, we might have to take this L, Scorpio, if this person doesn't fucking shape up, to be honest, because we're sitting at the Empress right now. We're not fucking juggling shit. You know what I mean? We're coming in with honest intentions, but someone's still kind of chilling in the Magician energy. The message or how they feel about you, you have the 3 of Cups. What's the message with the Magician and the 3 of Cups and the Page of Wands? I don't know, Netflix and chill with you and 2 other people or what? Like, someone needs to kind of figure out what the fuck they want. And they see you as a friend. They see you as someone who you guys could kind of build off of. And I feel like they want to bring this together, but there's still a lot of energy if someone's going to end up with their heart broken. And I feel like it's going to be you, Scorpio. Damn. Unless this person can balance out their energy. But honestly, you're kind of that bitch right now. If you get your own confidence up, you know what I mean? You can pretty much have whatever you want. But at the same time, something's got to go. You know what I mean? Because you're getting a lot of attention from this King of Swords here. But the King of Swords needs to move on from something. Shocker. What do they want you to know? They have the 7 of Wands. They need to kind of stand their ground with the ending here. Somebody got hurt really bad in a situation, so now they're kind of shying away from love. Like, they like the idea of love and the partnership, and they truly do see you for what you are, as the Empress, and, you know, knowing that this is probably destiny, but it's just like they are kind of hesitating with whether or not they should move whatever direction, because there's an old cycle that they have that was toxic that needs to completely close out. And they know that this is over, but a part of them is like, there might be somebody else in their life like coming back in trying to fight for this because they want this stability with this person. So they have to make this decision. And someone's being manipulative, but I feel like it's this other party because they are a narcissist, I think. And they kind of mind fuck whoever you're dealing with into doing what they want. So I don't really know what advice to give you, but I just feel like I don't think Scorpio is necessarily the one doing stuff, but I do see someone being left out, and whether or not that's you, I'm not sure, but I do see a pretty big ending here. The best way forward is the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands and the Death card. There's got to be a decision about what are you going to learn from this? What are you going to do something to fit in? I feel like somebody's just doing something because that's what's expected of them, whether it's a relationship or a marriage. But getting out of this energy, I feel like this person's still not really saying like what they want. I don't even know if someone truly knows what they want. I think that the relationship and the idea of love and partnership is here, but there's also a lot of controlling energy and, passion. I don't know. I don't think that it's a really bad intentions, but it's kind of scattered energy where you guys would kind of have to work on this. But I just feel like the reason someone doesn't want to work on this is because the last time they did that, they got fucking 10 swords in the back. You know what I mean? And a hella drama and a bunch of bees flying around, and it's got to go. We got to let that old energy go. Get out of your head a little bit and have the confidence to go in a new direction if that's what you want to do, but that means leaving behind something for you and going towards what makes you happy. And I think it's a new direction, to be honest. It could be with a Leo, it looks like, or a King of Swords. So there's definitely a love offer here, Scorpio, but I just feel like be mindful of the people that are a little too friendly. You know what I'm saying? The ones who could be mentally conflicted and wondering why their life isn't moving forward, but not really changing any behaviors. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have for the water signs. Looks like my video skipped, so hold tight.